In this video, we're going to see how we can create a quick masking on some of the images you could use on your pages. So all I have done is I pulled up the images I'm going to be using for this example. I went ahead and went to unsplash.com to pull up some baseball pictures which are here. And I'm going to select all of these and just drag them over into my Photoshop file. And I'm going to hit return at this point to place that one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Okay, so I'm going to disable the other ones for now so I can use this one first. I'm going to hit Command T to transform it and move it around. I'm going to make this one my background image. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and then double click or hit return. On the bottom right corner, you're looking for this little icon that has a rectangle and a circle inside of it, so you could mask it. Now notice that this one I didn't select anything for to mask out. I'm just masking the entire thing. I'm going to hit the letter B for brush. I'm going to right click on my mouse and make sure that this softness or this hardness is all the way down to 0, and then the size can be a little bit bigger. Right, so I'm just going to make it a tiny bit bigger and then click outside of it. And when I do, I'm going to mask this edge. You could also hit the left square bracket to kind of make the brush a little bit smaller. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to take that line out. All I'm doing is painting in this area down here in this mask layer that we just created to create this fade. And remember, it's not a destructive change. So here's the original, and here's the masked out version. Okay, now this layer has to move towards the back, so it could be the background. I'm going to take a look at this first one here, this baseball player. I'm going to hit Command T again to move it just a little bit, place it where I want it. Okay, just like that. I'm going to hit return. Up at the top, I'm going to go to select and then subject. And we've already done this in a previous lesson. I'm going to go ahead and hit mask now, the same button at the bottom. Notice that this one kept some of the characters from the back, so I'm going to hit the letter B. This time I'm going to make sure that my brush is about a 90 and then mask out the people in the background. There's probably 2 or 3 different ways that you can do this. So if you have a faster way, of course it would be okay for you guys to do that. There's some of this here, and maybe what I can go do is get the quick select, and kind of you see how I selected his shirt. I'm going to inverse that by hitting Command Shift I and then hitting the B again to kind of brush that area off. And I'm going to try to make sure that I don't do that right there. So I'm going to I just wanted this area right around his shirt to be masked out, so I could do that a little bit faster. All right. So now that one's done. In order to make the little marching ants to stop, you hit Command D. Everything on a PC will be Control instead of Command. So if you hear me say Command, then on a PC it's Control. I hit the letter X to switch it from black to white, which you'll notice the selected colors down over here. So I can actually mask the part that I'm looking to mask. So here's another quick select. I'm going to select this one, hold down Shift, click on this, and notice that it selected the other one. So I'm going to select just the arm first, hit the letter B, and make sure that it's inverted. There you go, and then just do that little bit of a shirt. Now this one did take a little bit longer. There's another guy back here in the background that I don't want. He's kind of back there hiding around. So I'm going to mask this part out and just try to do the best job that I can down here. Now, if I were to do this like outside of the tutorial, I would want to be making sure that all this is like perfect. For the most part, this is just exactly where I want it. And then remember, one of the features that we're doing on this one, Control T, Command T again, I'm going to put him up here. We're trying to bring back the background just a little bit. So I'm going to hit B again, make the right square bracket a little bit bigger. Make sure the softness is all the way down, or the hardness is all the way down. And then I'm going to bring this back up. So Control, or just X to bring the other. And then I'm bringing back a little bit of the background back up. So I kind of create this this collage, and it'll make better sense once I bring the next one. So again, these two guys right here, gonna put that right around there. Select subject. It's probably gonna select this guy as well. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the guy in the back here, like this, and then X to bring back a little bit of the background, like that. Okay, and then I wouldn't necessarily use this picture. I would rather use this picture on the left hand side for where he's currently standing at. So I could do something like that right there. In this example, the dirt in the background looks very bright, so I will probably drop that down just a tiny bit, maybe like down to 80, and then continue adding my collage on top of it. So there's this other guy. This one will be easier to select subject, and then hit the little mask button. There he is. Again, B, you're bringing back a little bit of the background there. I'm going to put him up a little bit higher. I'm moving one layer down, so he's behind these guys back here. And then one last time for this other image, bring him up a little bit. Okay, select subject again, mask it. Now I can place him a little bit better where he's at, maybe right around there. And then I'm going to bring back a little bit of the background. Okay, and the placement where this guy's at, I'll probably put him out down over here and then move him further back. So maybe like the far back, right over the background. And then this guy, the first one that we had done, could now move a little bit smaller, like that. All right. And then aside from that, you can still add your other images, or maybe like some text over this page. But this creates an interesting collage of images that I would like for you guys to do.